Dear student, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Anwar Al Sarad Mullah, instructor non-tech English. Welcome to my class today. Our subject is English course 65712. Today's discussion topic is voice. The last part of voice. In the last class we have also discussed voice. Today we also discuss the remaining parts of voice. So you have to be attentive in the class. It's very important. You know, voice is a very important part in English grammar. So you have to very much attentive in this class. In the last class we have discussed about voice. Now we will discuss the remaining part. In the remaining part we will see voice with present participle. Voice with present participle. If the active voice have present participle form and the main verb with it, how we can change the voice from active to passive. In your active voice you will get subject, then verb, then object, then present participle and extension, etc. You have to convert it into passive voice by making the object the subject of the passive voice, subject the of the object, then auxiliary verb according to the tense and person as usual, as you have to change in other voices. Then the past participle form of the verb, the main verb, the part having present participle, then the part of present participle without changing it. It will remain unchanged in the passive voice. The part of present participle will be unchanged in the passive voice, then by and the object. So the present participle part, the part with present participle will be remain unchanged in the passive voice. Look at the example. I saw him performing the dance. Performing the dance is the present participle part. Performing is the present form. Perform is the present form with ing, is the present participle. Then how we can change it active to passive? Him is the object of the active voice, so you have to make it subject. He was seen according to the tense and subject was seen. Then the remaining part of present participle, performing the dance. Performing the dance by me, passive voice. Active voice, I saw him opening the door. Opening the door is the part having present participle part, so you have to make it unchanged in the passive voice. I saw him, he was seen, then the present participle form, opening the door by me. In the same way, he saw me reading a book. Then active voice with quasi-passive. Quasi-passive means half passive. If you look at the passive voice, the active voice of this kind of passive, you will see that you have that the sentence is already, it seems to you that it is passive, but not passive, it is also active voice. Usually the structure of passive voice, active voice with quasi-passive verb is as follows. If you get the active voice structure, you will get subject, verb and complement. Adjective, you will get subject, verb and complement, not object. In the as usual sentence, you will get subject, verb, object, but in quasi-passive you will get subject, verb and complement. The complement may be adjective, not object. The complement is not the object of the verb. This voice change can be done in two ways. At first you have to write the subject, not sensible. The subject will be the subject of the sentence. Then the to be verb, that means the auxiliary verb, and the complement of the verb, that means adjective. Then you have to write when it or when they. If you get singular subject, you have to use it. If you get plural subject, you have to write they. Then the auxiliary verb, then the same auxiliary verb according to the subject and the tense. Then the past participle of the main verb of the active voice. Past participle of the main verb of active voice. You may change the quasi-passive in the second way. That means subject, you have to write at first a subject. The subject of the active voice will remain unchanged. The subject will be the subject. So subject, then to be verb, am, is, or was, etc. according to the tense on subject. The past participle form of the main verb and the complement of the verb That means the next part of the sentence after the verb. So you can sense quasi-passive into passive voice in two ways. The first way is subject, be verb, then the complement, then when it or when they, then me verb and past participle form of the main verb. And the second way is subject, to be, that means auxiliary verb, the past participle form of the main verb and the complement also. In this two way you can sense the quasi-passive voice. Look at the sentence. Look at the rice sells cheap. Rice sells cheap. Passive voice. Rice is cheap. That means the subject will be remain unchanged and the auxiliary verb, that means be verb according to the tense is, and the complement chief, here the chief. Then when it or they, as rice is the singular form, so we use it. Then the be verb or auxiliary verb is, and past participle form sold. Here in active voice, rice subject is unchangeable. We use to be verb is, again we use chief, that is the complement of the verb sell. Then as the subject rice is singular, we use when it is. Then we use sold, that is the past participle of the main verb, what I have said earlier. Sometimes we use if in the place of when. In the place of when you can use if. Rice is cheap if it is sold, in this way. In the same way, the books read well. The books read well. The books are well when they are read. That means the books are the plural form, so we use are and also they in the passive voice. You can make it in the second way. In the last example, we can find it, or all the moon looks beautiful. The moon looks beautiful. The first way, the moon is beautiful where it is looked, and the second way is the moon is looked beautiful. At first, the moon is unchanged and the auxiliary verb is, then the complement beautiful in the first rules. When it, then auxiliary verb is looked. In the second rules, how we can write passive voice? The moon is unchanged is auxiliary verb, looked the past participle of the verb of the active voice, then the complement of the verb. Then the complement of the verb beautiful. The moon is looked beautiful. In these two way we can sense a quasi passive active voice into passive voice. Active voice of quasi passive without complement. If you don't get any complement, we have already discussed about with complement. Now we will discuss about quasi passive without complement. We can sense in the same way. That means the subject will be the subject, will remain the subject of the quasi passive voice. The quasi passive voice, in active voice, the subject will remain in the passive the same. Then the verb am, is, or was, were, and we have to use being and the past participle form. The house is building. The house is building. Now we have to make it passive voice. So the subject will be the subject in the passive voice. The house will remain the house. According to the tense and subject, we have to use the auxiliary verb. Here the house, after the house we use is, and being, as it is the continuous form, so you have to use being, and then the past participle of the form built. The cows are milking. The cows are being milked. The flowers are smiling. The flowers are being smiled. The book is printing. The book is being printed. In the same way, you can sense the active voice of quasi passive without complement. The book is printing. The book is the same in the passive voice, is in the passive voice is, as the book is the third person singular number, so we use is. Now printing continuous form, so you have to use being instead of ing, being, then the verb in past participle form, printing, the print will be printed. In this way we can change active voice of quasi passive without complement. Now factative object, complementary object, factative object. If you get factative object in sentence, how can you change? How can we change? The factative object as usual means the object that cannot be the subject in passive voice. Note that if a sentence has transitive verb like call, make, name, nominate, elect, select, etc. But it still can't express a full meaning. If the word cannot express the full meaning, and an extra object is used to have the full meaning. If a sentence with an object cannot express the full meaning of itself, and it depends on another object to express its full meaning, then it is called factitive object. This extra object is called factitive object. That means complementary object. Then how we can sense it? The personal object of the sentence have to taken as the subject of the passive voice. There will be two objects. One is personal and the other is factitive object, that means complementary object. And as usual, how we can sense the passive? As the usual way, without sensing the factitive object, without taking the factitive object as subject. We cannot take factitive object as subject in the passive voice. You have to mind it. Mind it that a factitive object cannot be the subject of a passive voice. A factitive object cannot be a subject in a passive voice. They made me a moderator. They made me a moderator. Here, moderator is the factitive object, but me is the personal object. So you have to sense it. How we can sense it? We have to take the personal object as subject. That means me is the object, you have to make it I. That means the subject. I was made, as the tense is past indefinite, so was made. A moderator will remain unchanged as it is the factitive object, by them. Then by, then them, the objective form of the subject they. They made him king. They made him king. So king is the factitive. You cannot take it as the subject of passive voice. You have to keep it remain unchanged in the passive voice after the verb. So him is the object to be taken as the subject of the passive voice. Him, he was made king by them. In this way you can change active voice with factitive object or complementary object. Sentence with intransitive verb. If you get intransitive, what will you do? Intransitive verb sentences cannot be transformed into passive voice. Sentence with intransitive verbs cannot be changed into a passive voice. You cannot transform it into passive voice because intransitive verb doesn't get any objective form of any subject. Look at the examples. I am sleeping. There is no objective form or object in this sentence. He was walking. Walking is the intransitive verb which doesn't need any object in to show his meaning, to express its full meaning. They are lying. That means they already have lying. They are not dependent on the object. So this kind of verb is intransitive verb, and this intransitive verb cannot be transformed into passive voice. So the above sentences cannot be transformed into passive voice. So intransitive verb tenses cannot be transformed into passive voice. Generally, the intransitive verb doesn't have any passive voice, but if preposition is added after this intransitive verb, if you take any preposition, if you get any preposition after the intransitive verb, there will be a group of verb. That means a group verb. It will appear as group verb in the sentence. So it will remain. It cannot be remain as the intransitive verb. It will become a transitive verb with the preposition. Then you can change it as usual way. How we can change and follow the same simple way of active to passive with preposition. Look at the example. The boy Lou took care of the parrots. Took care. Took can be intransitive verb, but when of is added with it, it becomes a group verb. And the parrots, we need a parrot to show its full meaning. So the sentence has become, the boy took care of the parrots. The parrots were taken care of by the boys. We look at the picture. The picture is looked at by us. If an intransitive verb followed by an cognate object, noun form of a verb, we can make it passive. Again, look at the last part. If an intransitive verb followed by a cognate object, that means the noun form of a verb, the noun form of the verb followed by the verb, then we can make it passive. He ran a race. Race is the noun form of run, so we can make it a passive voice. Though run is the intransitive verb, but it is followed by its own noun form, that means cognate object. He ran a race. A race was run by him. I slept a sound sleep. You can make it passive by this way. A sound sleep is slept by me. A sound sleep was slept by me. In this way you can make it passive voice. You can make it passive voice. Voice with bare infinitive. If you get bare infinitive to silent to in your sentence, you can make it passive voice in this way. You have to add to in the passive voice. That means we know that there are two verbs in a sentence generally added to before the second voice, but to is silent from the second voice is an active voice. We will have to use to before the verb in the passive voice. As for example, if you get the sentence I watch a play, here play is the infinitive form without to, that means silent to, that means play, silent to, infinitive, or that means bare infinitive. I watch her play. Play is the bare infinitive without to infinitive, so you can make it passive adding to with play, to adding to with the verb play. That means I watch her play. You have to convert it into passive in this way. Her, you have to take it she. She is, as it is present, if she is watched, past participle form, to play. We have to add extra to with the verb play. By in passive voice, to is used before second verb play. Active voice, I saw him go. In the same way, you have to make it passive. That means before go, you have to add to. as it is bare infinitive, and you have to make it passive voice. The rules is you have to add to with the bare infinitive in passive voice. I saw him. He was seen to go by me. If there is let, the second verb in a sentence in both active or passive voice 2 is silent. But if you get let as the subject at the as the main verb in the sentence, if you get let as the main verb in the sentence, you have to give silent to or bare infinitive in both sentence, active or passive. I let him come in. Here come is the bare infinitive without two infinitive verb. So according to the last rules, we have to add two before come, but as the verb is late with us, so we cannot use two before come. Passive, he was late come in by me. Before the second verb 2 is silent here, you see. Having gerund combination, suggest, recommend, advise, propose, then gerund, how can we change? Subject, main verb, then subject, main verb, then that, we have to add extra that, then we have to make passive with the object. Look at the example. He proposed watching the movie. Active voice having gerund. Watching here is gerund. When you get gerund, not participle. Watching is not participle here, but it is gerund. He proposed watching the movie. Then you have to give the first part he proposed unchanged. He proposed, then you have to use that according to the rules. Then the object, the movie, then you have to use should be after the gerund. After the gerund you have to use should be. So he proposed that the movie should be, then the verb past participle form of the gerund verb watched. He suggested giving up smoking. He suggested that smoking, the object will be the subject, smoking should be given up. He wanted playing football. In the same way, he wanted will be remain changed, unchanged, then that, as playing is the gerund form. Football should be, you have to use should be after the subject, should be, then past participle of the verb played. So what will be the structure of passive voice? Subject and the main verb will be unchanged, then you have to use that, and then the objective form of the will be subject in the passive form, then should be, and then the gerund verb will be the past participle. If you get infinitive, to infinitive, then you have to use in this way. He wants you to give a space. He wants a space to be given by you. By you is here silent. In the same way, what we have done before, we have discussed before, that having two infinitive, we have to make it passive in this way. If it is the be verb with be verb and to infinitive, then you have to make it in this way. The verb to be past participle form. We have to at first take the objective form subject. Look at the sentence. I am to help him. I am to help him. He is the object. Then we have to make it subject. He is, according to the present indefinite tense, he is to be. You have to use to be after the be verb. To be helped, past participle form of the infinitive verb by me. We are to invite you. Here are is the be verb, so you have to make it the structure of the sentence. Verb to be past participle. You are to be invited by us. If you get a sentence starting with there, what will be the passive voice? Then you have to write there passive voice. In the passive voice there will be there remaining the same there, then be verb, and third form of verb, that means first participle form of verb, and before it to be is used. There is no milk to be wasted. In the same way, if you get there, we usually use by as preposition in the passive voice, but we will get to, with, for as the preposition in some sentences. If you get accompanied with, married, no, engaged, this verb should follow to as the preposition instead of by. After the verb we have to use to as the preposition, not by. You have to recollect this, remember this as verb which is followed by other preposition, not by. The exception, they are the exceptional sentences, exceptional verbs. He knows her becomes she is known to him. He knows her is the sentence. In the passive it becomes her, she is as the present indefinite tense, known past participle form. We usually use by, but after known you have to use to him. Michelle married Barack. Barack is married to Michelle. So after marry or engage or know, you have to use to is the exceptional word, so you have to mind it minutely. The verb what are followed by with: satisfy, impress, feel, please, annoy should be followed by with. We cannot use by after the word satisfy, impress, feel, please, annoy, etc. We have to use with the verb satisfy, impress, feel, please, annoy, etc. His dance satisfied the audience. So after satisfied you cannot use by, you have to use with in the passive voice. The audience was satisfied with. Here look at this, satisfied with his dance. He impressed. After impressed you have to use with, impressed with. surprised, wondered, amazed, astonished, puzzled, shocked. You cannot use with or by or to, but you have to use at with the verb. What are the verbs? Surprised, wondered, amazed, astonished, puzzled, shocked. So you have to mind it. The verb which is followed by at. Her presence surprised him. You cannot use to, with or by, but you have to use at after surprised as the preposition in the passive voice. Her presence surprised him. He was surprised at, not by, not for, not with, but at. As surprised is followed by at. You have to mind the word which is followed by at, which is followed by with, which is followed by to, etc. Here contain the such verbs that are followed by in. The newspaper contains daily news. Daily news is contained in. Here not with, not at, etc. But in. In is the verb. In is the preposition in the passive voice. So you have to memorize it. Here are some verb which is followed by preposition. After the preposition they are followed in this way. Know, to, contain in, alarm at, surprise at, cover with, astonish at, pleased with, displeased with, vexed with, satisfy with, shock at, infest with, in this way. In case of transforming active voice with complex sentence, if you get complex sentence, how it will be? You have to make the both part of the sentence into passive. Look at the sentence. I know. You have to make it. It is known to me. That will be remain that. Then the next part we have to change into passive. He sang the song. The song was sung by him. Look at the example of complex sentence. Look at the example of complex sentence. I know that he sang the song. I know is the first part. You have to make it passive as the subject is unknown. So we have to take it as the object and make it subject. It is known to me. The song, that will be remain same. The song was, as it is the past form, was. In case of transforming active voice with the complex and compound sentence, we have to make both the sentence into passive voice. I know that he sang the song. It is known to me that the song was sung by him. People say that Dhaka is the city of mosque. It is said that Dhaka is the city of mosque. In this way. If you get one in one sentence, one should in the active voice, how we can change? One should will be kept silent in the passive voice, and the subject without ones. You have to take the only noun with it. That means one should take care of one's education. One's education will be, if you want to make it passive, then you have to omit or keep silence the ones. Now education will be the subject. education should be taken care of. One should tell the truth. Truth should be told. In this way you can change if you get one should in your active voice. That is in the passive voice form of these tenses: present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. And if you have any question, you can ask in the chat box, that means comment box. You will be given some you will be given the solution of your question. If you have any question, comment in the comment box. Now there are some exercise you have to perform in your home, and then you have to show it in your classes when face-to-face class will start. You have to take a screenshot and then you have to take the exercise in your home. Look at the exercise, look at the sentences whose you have to make passive, active to passive. So thanks a lot for listening me, and your midterm exam will start. I will take some class test and quiz test with it in your next day. It will be announced, and you have to attend the classes. So thank you very much for listening me. Thank you.